A homecoming from hell. This is how Arturo Suarez describes the past 4 months. Imprisoned at the behest of Donald Trump, now released into the arms of his family.
Arturo, it's really great to see you out of prison.
Just days after being exchanged in a prisoner swap with Americans detained in Venezuela, Arturo is telling me his story. How he ended up shaven and shackled in one of the world's worst prisons, despite never having a criminal record.
Al entrar la administración de Trump,
I had a feeling when the Trump administration came in, there would be deportations, but I never thought I would be caught up in all of this.
Arturo is an aspiring singer. He'd moved to the US to escape Venezuela's authoritarian regime, but he was swept up in Trump's deportation policy. Accused with little evidence of being a gang member, he was arrested by masked and armed immigration agents, then flown to El Salvador, a country he'd never even visited. Brought to this maximum security prison, his ordeal was underway.
sí, constantemente fuimos golpeados, sufrimos maltrato físico.
We were constantly beaten. We suffered physical, verbal, and psychological abuse. There wasn't a day where the wardens didn't tell us that the only way we'll leave that place was if we were dead. In fact, the first words that the head of the prison said to us after the first beating was, "Welcome to hell."
The Trump administration paid El Salvador millions of dollars to imprison more than 250 Venezuelan men here.
Do not come to our country illegally.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem visited for a photo shoot.
Obviamente hicieron un espectáculo de esto.
Obviously, they did a show of this. They had cameras. When she came in, my cellmates and I began to make the help sign, which she disliked a lot. We began to shout freedom.
So you believe that Arturo is on this picture?
I spoke to Arturo's brother Nelson back in April as he appealed for his release. He said Arturo's only crime was having tattoos, which the White House cited as evidence of involvement with gangs. Now Arturo shows me them. Most, he says, are in tribute to his late mother.
Do you think the Trump administration truly believed that you were a gang member, or do you think they just wanted as many Venezuelan people as possible out of the country?
Creo que solo lo hizo para...
I think it was just an excuse to get us out. We weren't taken for having tattoos or belonging to a criminal gang. We were taken for being Venezuelans. And today, I want to tell the world that being Venezuelan is not a crime.
Arturo had hoped to be reunited in the United States with his wife Natalie and their baby, who are currently in Chile. He's now being supported by some family members, but he'll never return to the US. He went there for a better life, but instead was labelled a criminal. Now he says he just wants to clear his name. Martha Kelner, Sky News, Los Angeles.